Fox Business Alert: President Trump's new tariffs on furniture, trucks, and pharma are striking fear in companies that were scrambling to mitigate the effects of these tariffs. They could take a page out of a stuffed animal company's book. Build-A-Bear has so far managed to dodge the brunt of President Trump's levies, and the proof is in the stock pudding. Look at this. The stock of Build-A-Bear Workshop has outgained Palantir, NVIDIA, and Microsoft over the past 5 years. The stock is up more than 2,700%. Joining me now with her buildable strategy is Build-A-Bear CEO Sharon Price John. How have you done this?
Well, first, thanks for having me, Liz. And of course, that's going to be the classic answer, but it is true. It takes a team. But we had an amazingly powerful brand, and I've been there 13 years now, and we've been through a lot through that time, as you might imagine, including a global pandemic. So we've also learned to manage through difficult times. But when your brand is so powerful, and what I mean by that, it's like a 96% unaided awareness and huge affinity numbers, but we mean memory making. We mean fun. We're not just a mall retailer for kids anymore. And we took that knowledge and monetized it across different revenue streams. So now we're in 32 countries. We're not just a vertical retailer in malls. We've expanded into new locations, everything from hotels to theme parks. And we're an omni-channel company, and that's helped us build our business with teens and adults for 40% of our sales.
Absolutely agree with all of that, but you're leaving out the part where even though a lot of these stuffed animals and the clothes, the outfits that they're wearing, are manufactured in the very countries that President Trump is wagging his finger at and slapping tariffs on, you still say that your exposure to tariffs will only be something like $11 million. How is that? How are you doing that?
Well, that's for this year. So in 2025, the tariffs, of course, are impacting China and Vietnam, which is where most of our products do come from, not everything. But also understand a lot of our manufacturing, if you will, happens in the United States. It's our guests that ultimately put the stuffing in the bear and put the bear together. So we're importing the external, just the external portions of the animal. And what we've been able to do thus far this year for the first half, and we mentioned this on our call all the way back at the first of the year, that we pulled forward a significant amount of inventory, because even though a lot of what you're seeing here is seasonal products, a lot of our products are core products like a bunny or a classic teddy bear. So we were able to buy into a lot of inventory before the tariffs impacted the company and the rest of the toy industry.
Okay, so you front-loaded.
Indeed.
But nonetheless, you are heading for your 5th consecutive year of record revenue.
Yes, and profitability.
I'm not sure that many tech companies can actually claim that. And what I find so interesting is this is a retail company. In the end, that is your bread and butter, your bunny and bear, so to speak. So what do you say that the trick is? I mean, if somebody called you up and said, Sharon, listen, I got a problem. The president is slapping tariffs on my goods that are incoming. It's costing me a lot of money. What is it that you did besides front loading? Because that ship has sailed.
Yes.
What did you do to mitigate that?
We work across the entire organization. In the same ways that we executed a successful turnaround. The company, when I arrived at Build-A-Bear 13 years ago, had lost $50 million, and only 20% of the stores were profitable. So we actually have a playbook of managing profitability with extreme oversight. We have a very clean balance sheet with a good cash flow and no debt on our borrowings on our credit facility. So that gives us a lot of latitude. What we've also been able to do over the past few years is diversify. Now, along with that, and one of the things that you might be pushing on is, did you raise prices? And what we have is a broad portfolio of products. So we're able to raise prices in a very scalpeled way. And one of the things that's extremely important to us is to make sure that we have an approachable entry-level price point, because we want everyone to be able to experience Build-A-Bear. And we have managed to keep that, even though we've had some very specific price increases that have helped us manage this as well. So it's not easy. I'm not implying that we are not without impact because of the tariffs. We are.
$16 is the start of your basic bear. Not the mini. The minis are less expensive, but the basic bear. And then the outfits cost how much, depending, I know.
I think I think averages around $10 or so. Okay. But don't forget that we have the birthday treat bear, where we still are able to provide this opportunity for our guests, where in the month of your birthday, you're able to bring in your child, who whatever age they're turning, whether it's 1, 5, 8, and pay your age for that teddy bear and have the Build-A-Bear experience.
I gave my daughter a birthday party at Build-A-Bear.
Oh, I love that. And I'm glad, and everyone remembers that, right? I'm sure she does too.
Well, they do, but the cost goes up. I mean, depending on how many kids.
Well, the party and a bear are two different things. A party of one. So.
Adults are having parties as well now.
We have had that, and people have had proposals, and they do gender reveals, and the things that Build-A-Bear are used for far beyond, a teddy bear just for a kid to snuggle with at night.
Well, you should give Alex Karp a call over at Palantir and say, Alex, if you need any help. No, he doesn't need your help.
I don't think he needs my help.
But I got to tell you.
But he might need a teddy bear.
He might. Do you have a ninja teddy bear? He likes to do
whatever,
that stuff.
We have a lot of opportunities for people to express themselves, and I'm sure we could make him happy.
Good to see you. Thank you very much, Sharon.
Thank you, Liz.